Welcome to another episode of Riding and Wrenching, the biggest little YouTube channel on the entire interwebs. I am your host, Q the Rider, and in today's episode, I'm going to do an install on my 2023 Harley Davidson CVO Road Glide. I'm going to replace the stock Rockford Fosgate speakers with these more powerful speakers from Hertz. Before I get started, I want to recognize the sponsors for my channel. I have Wings Customs, the maker of some phenomenal handlebars and other motorcycle accessories. And we also have Volunteer Audio. Now, Volunteer Audio is also sponsoring this video today, and they provided me with these speakers. And so we're going to do an install and do a comparison between the stock speakers and these speakers from Hertz. And I'm going to show you some of the differences, and I'll give you my opinion on the sound and the differences in sound quality with these new speakers. Now, the one thing that I will tell you is that Volunteer Audio is working on an amplifier upgrade for the system as well. And so these more powerful speakers will be able to take advantage of that extra power that the amplifier is going to push through. Now, since I purchased this bike this past summer, and if you watched any of my prior videos, I've talked about how the EQ settings are critical on this bike, because if you don't have the correct EQ settings, you're not going to be here. You won't be able to hear anything going down the road. But if you use the Harley Davidson, the Harley Davidson signature sound, which is basically maxing out all of the EQ settings, it's better. But this will give you this should give us a more clear sound with a little bit more bass because it's a bigger speaker. And then once we get the amplifier installed sometime next year, it'll even be louder. So I'm really looking forward to that. All right, let's go ahead and see what's in the boxes. All right, so inside the boxes we have a 6x9 speaker, which replaces the stock 5x7 speaker. And you can see a significant difference between these two speakers. The 6x9 obviously has more surface area, but this 5x7 is made to fit in that 6x9 opening. So this 6x9 is going to drop right in without any modifications to the bike. The other thing that you'll notice when I set these down, the Hertz speaker has a much bigger magnet, and you're going to see how that's impacted in just a moment. Then when we look at the 6.5-inch speaker, yeah, they're about the same size. So this is your Rockford Fosgate speaker, and this is our speaker from Hertz. One thing you're going to notice is a weight difference, and that's likely due to the magnet. The Hertz speaker has a much bigger magnet. And so we're going to put these on a scale so I can show you the difference in weight between these speakers. All right, so the first speaker we're going to look at is the Rockford Fosgate 5x7 speaker. And it weighs in at 2 pounds, looks like 9 ounces. Our 6x9 from Hertz weighs in at 3 pounds, 1.1 ounces. So that magnet is much larger. But the other thing you're going to notice, watch what happens when I lift this Hertz speaker off of the scale. The magnet is so strong it picks up the scale. And with the Rockford Fosgate speaker, nothing. All right, so we'll have a similar story with the 6.5-inch speaker. So this is our stock speaker out of the bike from Rockford Fosgate. Weighs in at 1 pound, 12.9 ounces. Again, no impact from the magnet. Then with our speaker from Hertz, it weighs in at 2 pounds, 1.3 ounces. So it's just a more powerful magnet. Again, watch what happens when we pick the speaker up. So the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and install the speakers on the bike, and then we're going to take it for a ride, and we'll give you an opportunity to hear what they sound like. Let's do it. What do you think? I think the Hertz speakers sound great. What I like about the 6x9s is that the bass is hitting a lot harder. You know, it sounds great, and that walkaway test was just absolutely, it was surprising to me at how good it sounds from long distance away. Now, the test that I have not done with this bike yet is long distance riding. It's just too freaking cold out there, so I won't be able to test that until it warms up a little bit. Probably next week, but I'll do another update some point in the future. So be sure to join me on my Facebook group, 2023 Harley CVO. Have a lot of great owners on there of the new bike. We also have volunteer audios on there, Wings Customs on there. All of my sponsors are there, so definitely come check us out and learn more about these bikes and types of upgrades that are coming down the pipe. And also, if you're interested in acquiring a set of these Hertz speakers, reach out to Jay at Volunteer Audio. Tell him that Q the Rider sent you. This is Q. I'm riding, I'm wrenching, and I am out. Okay, and tell me about your experience watching my video.
Oh, your video was nice. I watched the trailer I call it a trailer to Run to the Hills too, because we sat as a family and watched it. We played it, and my mother.
No, I need you to say the part about it was
excellent. I mean,
there we go. That's what I want to hear, man. Come on, it was excellent, man.
It was excellent.